Hey, what's going on everyone? In today's video, we got something fun and exciting coming up, and that is we're covering the top 5 fall festivals right here in Central Kentucky. Number 1 is the Harvest Festival in downtown Bowling Green, Kentucky. You can look this up at bgkydowntown.org. It takes place about the second week of October, and it's downtown in Fountain Square Park and Circus Square Park. It kind of covers 2 or 3 blocks of the downtown area of Bowling Green. Lots of food trucks, kids activities, craft vendors, live music. There's hay forts, inflatables. They do a pumpkin drop on the hour. That's a lot of fun for the kids. They do this really neat Day of the Dead like display or decor that they set up in Fountain Square. It's actually really neat and festive. Go check it out. But this one is free admission and you definitely don't want to miss it. Number 2 is the Bardstown Mainstreet Arts and Crafts Festival. Now obviously this one takes place in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is a super popular tourist destination because of, if you're familiar with, the Kentucky Bourbon Trails. You can look up this festival at bardstownmainstreet.com. It also takes place around the second week of October. They've been doing this one for over 40 years and they host over 250 vendors. About 45,000 people show up in attendance, and in a town of about 15,000 people, that's pretty impressive. The thing I like about this one is it is a 2-day event. So you get 2 days to enjoy it because they obviously know that the second week of October, there's fall festivals all over Kentucky, but they probably need to give it a second day because it might conflict with another fall festival and you never know which one you're going to choose to go to. But I love that Bardstown offers it for 2 days in a row. Also love that all the proceeds are returned into the downtown community. Love to support our locals, and so get out there to Bardstown and get out to the craft shows because it supports the locals and it helps our small town Kentucky economies. Number 3 is the Glendale Crossings Festival in Glendale, Kentucky. Now you're welcome to try their website at glendaleCrossingsFestival.com, but I don't think it's in working order yet, so maybe check out their Facebook page instead. This one takes place on the 3rd Saturday of each October. They also have one in the spring and they do a spring fest, but the fall one is the most popular and thousands of people come to this. It has several hundred vendors. You can find anything from arts and crafts to antiques. Glendale has several antique stores right there in the heart of downtown, so this one is really fun to go to. The festival is actually called Glendale Crossings Festival, but locals also call it Glendale Days. So if I say Glendale Days, that's why. But the whistle stop is located right there on the railroad tracks, and it's a popular place to go to during Glendale Days, but the local tip would be maybe go the day before or the day after so you don't have to wait in line. Number 4 is the Gypsymoon Marketplace in Bowling Green, Kentucky. This one takes place about the 1st or 2nd week of November. You can check it out at gypsymoonmarketplace.com, and this one is hosted by Heartland Stables. It's a local like wedding venue. They do events and weddings, and it used to be like these horse stables, so they're very pretty and modern looking now. There's actually no animals in there currently, but when they host like a craft event such as Gypsymoon, like it's really fun because you kind of go into each little stable, and I don't know, the atmosphere of it's very country and welcoming and just very much like a classic fall festival that you would enjoy in a small Kentucky town. So that one you actually do have to buy tickets for in advance, and I believe that started around the COVID times or shortly after. And that's simply because, again, the stables only allow for like, you know, a certain amount of people to maneuver well enough to be able to shop and see the products. So they kind of broke it up and it flows much more easily now where you can get your tickets online way in advance. I already bought mine for this year, but you can show up at different timed entrance times over the course of the 2 or 3 days that they host it, and that makes it much easier and a lot less crowded. Number 5 is the Heartland Harvest Fest. Now this is new to the Elizabethtown area, and it started this year in 2023, and it takes place at the end of September. For being the first one, this one's going to be a good one, guys, to go to each year if they continue to host it. Tons of vendors, a petting zoo, a 5K that they host that morning. There's even a fishing tournament on Freeman Lake. And this year they hosted a free concert, which was in the downtown circle, and it was John Michael Montgomery, you know, country music star from when country music was good in the 90s. Just kidding, country music's still good. Okay, you guys can look up this festival at elizabethtown.org/heartland-harvest-festival/. There you go. I'm not sure exactly what day this video will post and go live on our YouTube channel, but if you've already missed some of those, don't worry, they're gonna take place again next year, and you have a lot to look forward to. If you're looking to move to this area, feel free to reach out to us. Our information's always below, and we hope the video was helpful, and we will see you at the next Kentucky Fall Festival.